very warm welcome to you, and thank you so much for joining us in this special program brought to you by Shelter Incorporated. We always do appreciate hearing from you, so please feel free to keep sending us your questions, comments, and your contributions during the course of our program. Now, today we'll be taking a very close look at the Lendry Park development, and we're joined in studio by Engineer Clifford Chigwanda, who will be highlighting to us what the current status is of the project. Engineer Chigwanda, once again, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for welcoming me to this program.
Right, maybe you can highlight to us what the current phases of Lendry Park project are, and what the key milestones that have been achieved so far.
Thank you. In Lendry Park, what we managed to do before the shutdown in December of 2024 is we constructed the road network up to one gravel layer, and that was always the intention from a strategic point of view. And the intention this year is to go in there and do the second gravel layer, and then we'll proceed to surfacing of the road.
Right.
So as far as our program of works is concerned, we are on schedule.
All right. And how would you say that Lendry Park incorporates green building principles and also sustainable design elements to, minimize environmental degradation?
Lendry Park is in a location where we've got a lot of natural trees. So during the opening of the roads there, in order to comply to sustainable development, we endeavored to minimize the uprooting of trees as much as is possible, so that when the residents eventually take beneficial occupation of their properties, they will still have natural msasa trees around their properties.
Mm-hmm. Right. And then also there is an aspect of appreciating the local community, the collective there. Some of the amenities that would come as a result of Lendry Park's development surely would be able to contribute towards a valuation of that particular area. Maybe you could share to us how that would translate.
In Lendry Park, we have engaged the Marondera municipality, under which Lendry Park falls as a jurisdiction. So we trying as best as we can to make sure that the projects that we're doing there, or the infrastructure that we're putting in there, it incorporates the interests of the local community, as much as is possible. So we have a servitude, the Feruka pipeline, which we've tried to preserve as much as is possible, which is adjacent to our property. So we've tried to make sure that this servitude is preserved.
Right. And then with issues around water management, sustainability, and also addressing drainage, how have you looked at those particular aspects?
Drainage is one of the key issues because Lendry Park is very close to a river, and we have had challenges in terms of managing the stormwater drainage. You will find, if you go to Lendry Park now, one of the big issues that we had to manage, and we're still managing, is erosion of the roads pavement that we had done. So what we have done as a department is to go over and above what our design engineers did in terms of providing for stormwater drainage, to ensure that any surface water that falls on the properties is channeled to the river as quickly as is possible, causing minimal damage.
Right. And I guess maybe in conclusion, how have you also ensured accessibility of diverse people of the public, especially those who may have disabilities, and also to be able to ensure that the low-income housing collective is sufficiently catered for?
Lendry Park is situated off First Avenue, which is one of the main roads from Marondera CBD. And what we've done is we have made sure that we will improve the access road between one other suburb, between Lendry Park and our development, to make sure that anybody who has got an interest in accessing our property can easily reach there.
Right. Now, Engineer Chigwana, thank you so much for your time, and we definitely look forward to hearing more on the current projects that are taking place with Shelter Incorporated.
You're welcome.
That brings us to the end of our segment. Once again, we do implore you to keep sending us your questions, comments, and your contributions during the course of our program. That's it for now.